G'day. Okay, some good news. I have a new colony. One of my friends who is a Japanese chef slash beekeeper had a very small colony, and he asked me if I'd like it, and I said yes. It is small, and I just had a quick inspection when I dropped it off here in the morning, and they were super docile there then. They are not now. They are trying to sting me, and it's not funny. There's a few problems. There is definitely wax moth problems with it. Now, wax moth is obviously a moth, and they lay there. Oh, here we go. Good timing. See if I can see that thing there. That is a wax moth. Now, what they do is they lay eggs inside the honeycomb, and when the honeycomb, when they hatch, they eat the honeycomb, and eventually, especially in a small colony like this, they can't control the bee, they can't control the wax moth, and yeah, they basically leave the hive. So we do have one weapon, which is a spray. I've never used it before. A couple of my beekeeper friends and my mentors swear by it. Now what this is actually, I haven't thought what it is in English. In Japanese, it is kobokin, which would be yeast, nusankin, which would be lactic acid bacteria, and nattokin, which I have no idea. Natto is a bacteria that lives on rice. It's used to make natto. Google it. Yeah, and this is supposed to work against the wax moth larvae, and it keeps the bees in good order. So I'm going to give them a good spray down, good spread of the hive, and apparently I can spray it directly on the bees, and it's supposed to work. I don't know. I could come back next week and they all could be dead. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Smells quite bad. I was told to soak the box into it, and then to give the bees a little bit of a spray. And then we'll turn that upside down. The bees actually eat it. So when a lot of my beekeeper friends, when they've been spraying it onto flowers next to the bees would come out and eat it. Okay, looks like enough. And the other thing I'm going to be giving them is some sugar, and we'll be feeding this swarm just to make sure it gets big enough to fend the hornets. So I'll put you in there. Other side, actually. I think I'll go this side. Yeah, looks good. Let's calm them down quite a bit, actually. Yeah, look, you can see where all this has all been eaten away by wax moth. And I was also told to have a good spray around the hive, so yeah. And the plants around. This was actually originally developed as a drain cleaner. So, and then some smart-ass clever person worked out it was very good for cleaning vegetables and many other things. And I'll give this hive a spray down as well. I might tidy up the net. Got a bit more time today to do something. Okay, let's see how that goes. Hope my bees don't die. The bees still seem to be inside. So far so good. Might come back next week and have no bees. That would suck, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'm just gonna go and take out a hornet nest right now. So what the spray does is when the larvae of the wax moth ingests it, they explode. Cool. Okay, now off to kill some hornets. First hornet removal of the season. So this is the suit I use. Basically a bee suit with a jacket sewn over the top. Extremely hot. Works, so it saves my life, but I've actually got a Bluetooth thermometer, so I'm going to measure how much the temperature goes up, and depending on what hornet I am encountering, I will change my gloves to suit. This is the hood, metal just in case, and my bottoms are actually a raincoat, believe it or not. It's actually what they use on fishing vehicles. It's pretty much rip proof, so it's worked so far, but you never know. And we'll go and see what hornets we're to take care of. Okay, so I got the first removal for the year. It's at my friend's place. Up there. Small. Oh yeah, there's a couple of them looking at me. Let's go have a look at this place first. It's pretty impressive. Old Japanese warehouse. Beautiful gardens. And of course, hornets. Okay, I'll go and get in my suit and let's get rid of it. These are Kogata Suzumibachi. They are the smaller version of the giant, and see, they don't recognize them at fret right now before they're just buzzing around. I can't see anything because I've got glasses on and they're all fogged up. And a lot of bamboo around here, so I can't put a thing up to take it away. Gotta move the bamboo first. Okay, so it's a pretty small nest, about the size of a baseball, and didn't even really need to get suited up for it. There's only about 6 adults altogether, but I'm not into taking chances anymore, and let's just see what we've got here. It's actually a beautiful color. You can still hear the juveniles asking for food. Sorry, you guys are gonna be bird food tomorrow. Oh, okay. Pretty small species, but this nest can still get to about the size of a size of a basketball, and they are not fun to deal with when they're that big. Oh, look at that. Oh. Almost one ready to be hatched. Another one. See if we can pull them out. Not ready yet. Ooh. One more as well. Put you over there. See if we can pull the other one out. Oops. Pulled off her. Need a bit of pair of tweezers. So rather small. Still deliver a pretty bad sting. In a couple more weeks this would have been a bit of a pain to get rid of. Well, I'll put these out of their misery, and that's it for today.